Hello and welcome back to Ultima 7, the Black Gate and Forge of Virtue. So we are in Serpent's Hold, and we are investigating the defacement of the Lord British statue at the front of the hold. Excuse me. Now, as I mentioned last time, Serpent's Hold has a fun little running theme to it that I alluded to last time, and I will reveal for anybody who hasn't figured it out once we're done with the hold. For anyone who hasn't figured it out, there is a clue in the title of the last episode. To Hold We Go. So, we are here, and we ended just coming across, I guess, what's their armory here. And we got all these magic items, or magic weapons rather, and some armor. And I do believe we need some of this armor. So let's go ahead and take it. Oops. This. Spark, you need some, whatever these are, plate leggings? Plate leggings. And a gorget? Ooh, and you're almost out of bullets. I don't think you can buy bullets in the game, so that will probably be it for the gun. Teak armor, I believe, is better than regular armor. Let's give it to Janna. And the shield we don't really need. Oh, you know what? But Julia probably. Maybe even Janna? No. Julia could use this. Great. While we're open, let's see if the lockpicks work. Get in at those lovely weapons. Nothing. Strange that did not work. So that is the prompt you get when lockpicks don't work on a door because a key exists to it somewhere in the game, which is of course just like real life. When a key has a door, or when a lock has a key, it can't be picked. So let's, and I don't actually remember how to get in there. I kinda do, but not really. So let's just keep going through the rest of the hold and investigate what else is going on. Good dog. Good doggy. Chests in there. Cannonballs. Lockpick. Take that lockpick. Does Julia need a bag yet? Still? No, we gave her one. What's in here? Ribald Encounters by Madden. Within the pages of this anthology are many stories full of suggested prose. I feel like that's a reference to something that I don't understand. What we have here, some hoods. And a little bit of gold. We don't need that gold. Some flashy tops. Or at least one flashy top. Oh, this must be the room of the baby that was stolen by the harpies. Hopefully we'll be able to help out with that. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Jordan. Greetings, Lugan. Did we ask you about the statue? I don't think we did. He looks defensive. I had nothing to do with that. But I will tell you that on the night of the incident, I heard the sounds of scuffling in the commons. And later on in the evening, I heard a woman cry out as if in surprise. A woman? I'm not positive, Lugan, but I believe the voice was that of Lady Jahan. He nods his head knowingly. Someone has lost their sense of unity. Okay. Thanks, Jordan. I hope to see thee again, Lugan. It's down here. An open book. The Art of Field Dressing by Creston, forward by Lady Lee. I don't know if we've read... I think... Yeah, we have read this. This details how to make bandages out of cloth. I think it's cloth, anyways, that you can actually do that. This must be the healer's room. Ooh, magic boots and swamp boots. Don't mind if I do. Spark can have the magic boots. Yeah, we have a lot of swamp boots. I didn't even know that. Oh, sir. Ceramed doesn't have anything. I always forget about you, Ceramed. Don't know why. I mean, I know we got you last, but such a nice guy. And this one was locked. Is there a key to this one? No. Oh. There we go. Ooh, a great helm. What is this again? Decorative sword. Well, that doesn't sound very powerful. Let's give it to Janna. I don't want Janna to die. And I guess Iolo, you can take... What are these anyways? Crested helm. Oh, I do have gloves. Look at that. I wonder... Oh, I took them off to put the ring of invisibility on. That's right. Thought it was strange that I didn't have gloves. Did we look in here? These flashy shirts are all the rage right now. Look like there's anything. Okay. That was a good haul. Hello, Jordan. Oh, okay. That means you really should. They get really angry if you continue to move things around and they tell you not to. Oh, here's everybody. We still have a few people left to talk to. The woman greets you with a curtsy. Name? I am Lady Jehan, my lord. Job? I am the provisioner of Serpent's Hold. And, she adds, I also have a ship for sale, I can never say that word. Shouldest thou be interested in that? Provisions? A better time to buy would be when my shop is open. Tell me about Serpent's Hold. Most of us here are knights, noble warriors sworn to protect Britannia and Lord British. Mine own lord, she beams with pride, is such a knight, Sir Penduran. Tell me about Sir Penduran. We met 3 years ago. He's quite brave and strong. I just love to watch him fight, she smiles. I'm not really sure he will mix well with the rest of the fellowship, though. Why's that? It's nothing, really. He was just a little bit more individualistic before he joined. I do not think there's anything wrong with the fellowship necessarily, but I do not expect it to be something that would capture... But I did not expect it to be something that would capture Penduran's interest. Did you guys have a fight about that recently? Oh, this is a different fight. He and Menion used to spar together after their exercises. 'Twas a beautiful sight, my lord, she says, blushing. Used to? At the time, Penduran was the only man who could keep up with Menion. Now that Menion has begun instructing others, he no longer has the time to practice with my lord. Tell me about knights. With but a few exceptions, myself included, all of the warriors here in the hold are knights. Thou mayest wish to speak with Lord John Paul. He is in charge of Serpent's Hold and might be better able to show thee around. You're selling a ship? Well, it was once the magnificent Constellation. However, 'twas destroyed by the ship's captain himself to prevent it from falling into the hands of attacking pirates. What little remained was rebuilt into an even finer ship, the Dragon's Breath. Art thou interested in purchasing it for 600 gold? No, I'm not. Perhaps sometime in the future, my lord. So, I heard something happen with you in the commons. For an instant, you see indecisiveness in her expression. Then she suddenly gives in, her words coming out in a torrent of information. I'm afraid to speak, but knowing thou wouldst see through any facade, I can no longer silence the truth. My lord Sir Penduran has not been the same gentle soul since he joined the fellowship. 'Twas not too long ago that my Penduran was a noble knight, one a lady could be proud of. But now, she shakes her head, in protest of a wrong he perceives in Britannia's government, he has defaced the statue of our beloved Lord British. She begins to sob. And he has battled and wounded a fellow knight who chanced upon him during his hour of misdeed. He came to me, she tries to choke back her tears, with another's blood on his sword. After a few moments of your comforting, she regains her composure. There. Please do not be too harsh with him, she begs. Who is the other knight? I know not who, my lord, and Penryn would not say. Alright, thank you. May fortune follow thee, my lord. This is probably... Oh, no. This is Penryn? I forget. Yeah, this is Penryn. So, what do you know about the statue? Terrible shame, my lord. He eyes you coldly. We did that before. Let's not accuse him yet. Let's talk to everybody. Good day to thee, my lord. Jordan, right, of course. This, I think, is John Paul. Yes. Wants me to tell him Sir Penryn's responsible, and he very well may be, to be honest with you. I do not remember, but let's make sure we talk to everybody. This attractive woman gives you an approving look. Name? She blushes. I am Lady Lee. Job? I am the healer of Serpent's Hold. Tell me about the hold. Lord John Paul is in charge of keeping the order here, but Sir Denton would be an even better source of information about Serpent's Hold. Denton? He is the tavern keeper at the hallowed dock just inside the hold's doors. He's wonderful at remembering and discussing important facts. John Paul? He is an easy man to find, for Sir Horf hardly ever leaves his side. Watch for the tall, muscular gargoyle. If thou hast business about the town and are not able to locate John Paul, thou mightest wish to speak with Sir Richter, who I don't believe we've spoken to yet. Richter? He is the armor. His shop is in the back of the hold. Horf? He was found at a very young age, apparently abandoned by his father. 2 people took and raised him as their own. As thou couldst see simply by meeting him, he is a very noble person and a stout warrior. Do not need healing. Farewell, my lord. And that's Denton. Did we speak to Richter? I can't remember. This is Mannion. Oh, no. You see a dashing young man who turns to greet you. I am Richter, a knight of the Hold. Who wouldst thou be? Lugan. I am happy to meet thee, Lugan. Job. I am the armorer of the Hold. Tell me about the Hold. Yes, thou art in Serpent's Hold, home to many noble and valiant knights. Tell me about the knights. Lord John Paul is charged with overseeing the hold, though Sir Horf is actually the captain of the guard. The rest of us, of course, are here to serve Lord British and the needs of Britannia. What are the needs? Well, obviously there is many a vile beast looking to terrorize the countryside on the mainland. 'Tis our duty to protect the common man. In addition, we are here to provide examples of proper behavior to the general populace. Is this why you guys are on an island by yourselves and I'm out there killing bandits and headless and all that stuff? Tell me about Horf. He appears thoughtful. I know the others trust him, and I myself do not doubt his fighting skills. But I cannot escape this feeling that he needs more moral discipline. I feel obligated to watch him at times. I think that feeling might be called racism. Watch? I am not certain what it is that I am watching for. However, I expect him to fall into ways either aggressive or thieving. Yeah, it's definitely racism. He simply does not seem to truly believe in the unity of the hold. Others? Well, it is obvious that John Paul respects his abilities. Lady Tori has told me that she can sense his honesty, but I am not without skepticism. Sense. Lady Tori has the uncanny ability to empathize with others. She can determine another's intentions and emotions by doing nothing more than passing a simple greeting. Tori? She is the hold advisor, often giving guidance to the knights. His expression becomes wistful. She is also quite beautiful. John Paul? I trust his ability as I trust no other. I cannot tell thee how proud I was when he chose me to be his second in command. Weapons. I'm sorry, a better time to discuss this would be when my shop is open. I don't want to buy your weapons. Armor. Oh, right. I guess I should have seen that one coming. Fellowship. The Fellowship is a wonderful organization that is open to all the people of Britannia. I have learned so much through studying its philosophy, and it has helped me to live my life to the fullest. Through the Fellowship, I am able to achieve what I have set out to do in life, and I am a better person for having joined. Oh, philosophy. Yeah. what do you know about the statue, Sitch? A look of disgust appears on his face. Obviously, someone who doth not seek unity did this. He is not worthy of reward. After a moment, he calms down. Art thou investigating this crime against mankind? Yes. Then let me give thee these. He holds up some stone chips. They were found at the base of the statue. Thou wilt notice that they are stained red in some places. I believe it to be blood. Okay. How did you get those? Pleasant journeys. Remember, trust thy brother. Let's see what Denton has to say about that. Denton, I got fragments. Perhaps thou shouldst have these stone chips examined by the healer, Lady Lee. Oh, I gotta do Denton. Perhaps thou should have these stone chips examined by the healer, Lady Lee. I will, thanks, Denton. Good day, my lord. Don't remember which one that was. Entertainer. Tori. She's the one with the baby. Yeah. Lady Jahan. Lady Lee. Can you examine chips? She takes the stone chips from you and examines them, using several vials of strange and unusual mixtures while she analyzes the blood while she eats. Finally, after a few silent minutes, she looks up, grinning. I have determined the nature of the blood. It is definitely not human. In fact, she looks back down at the sample and raises one eyebrow. It is gargoyle blood. Gargoyle blood? She appears thoughtful. What is odd, my lord, is that there is only one gargoyle in Serpent's Hold, but I cannot imagine Sir Horf would have anything to do with this wanton destruction. Farewell, my lord. Let's see what Denton has to say, because he seems to be the go-to person for information. I got fragments. I did that. Oh, okay. And she said there were gargoyle blood. That behavior does not seem typical of Sir Horf. Thou mayest wish to report to Lord Jean-Paul, but I expect that there is more to this. It would be a good idea to visit Lady Tori. She is very good at sensing the feelings of others, and may have learned something by observing the residents after the event. Okay. Good day, my lord. Lady Tori. Statue. She appears thoughtful. When the incident was brought up to everyone here at the Hold, I remember Sir Jordan becoming a bit nervous. Perhaps thou should speak with him. Didn't I do that already? Let's talk to Horf. No, was there... That doesn't seem right. Job. Statue. Did I just jump that? That prompt? No, I haven't. Okay, I must have just jumped. Let's go. Well, no, we're all in here. Let's do it this way. To know nothing about that. Blood on fragments. His rough demeanor softens. To be my blood, he sighs. But to be not the one who defaced the statue. To have been wounded while trying to stop the vandal. The vandal? He looks down at his feet. To know not who he was. To have been very dark. To ask you not to tell Sir Richter. Sir Richter? To know he will not believe one who openly defies the fellowship. Fellowship? To know little about it. To like little about it. I like you. Dark? To have been very poor visibility, but to be positive I was scuffling with an armed knight. Bye. To say goodbye. Can we do this? I don't think so. My cup runneth over. This illustrious volume holds many detailed instructions for neophyte vintness. The books even includes tips on selecting choice grapes. I think we did read that. Brotherhood of the Rose as sources. That beer needs a head on it, by Yonggi. Oh, we met Yonggi. I forget where he lives, but we met him. Or we will meet him, but I think we met him. Found within are many a recipe for the most delicious of alcoholic beverages. Not only are the pages filled with descriptions of the various processes by which one produces these drinks, but also with a great number of suggestions for serving methods. In addition, the back index references each drink by type and color. Okay, well, what do you think about that, Denton? Got fragments. Gargoyle blood. Okay, well, let's go find Jordan again, I guess. wasn't too hard. Alright. Did we just pull it out of her right away? And it's... So, it was Horf struggling with Penderin. Yeah. So it was Horf struggling with Penderin. No, let's talk to Penderin first, who is here. Statue. Thou didst do it.
What? Thou art accusing me? Preposterous! I had nothing to do with it.
Lady Jahan. He shakes his head.
Thou wouldst take the word of a woman over that of a knight of the hold? Thou art lower than a worm!
He glares at you for a moment, and then his expression changes.
All right, he says. I'm the one who defaced the statue. But only because the government has become so worthless and soft.
He quickly turns away from you, ashamed.
If thou dost think it best, he sighs, tomorrow I shall beg forgiveness from my fellow knights.
I don't know. I don't remember this. Let's say 'tis best. Nodding his agreement, he sighs again and turns away. Can I go back and get... No. Alright, let's tell Jean-Paul. He appears puzzled. I see. And how didst thou reach this conclusion? Lady Jahan told me. He smiles and extends his hand. Excellent job, Lugan. Whoops, I missed that. I thank thee, Lugan. You're welcome. Carry on, Lugan. Okay, we've solved the mystery. More food! And I believe we've spoken to everybody. So, Sir Penderin was upset about something the government was doing that I either can't remember or didn't catch, and decided to face the statue, which Horf caught and engaged with him, and that's where the blood came from. Let's see what else is through the hold. So we can't find that key. Maybe it's in this book. I don't think there's any keys in books. Outpost by Gasreth. Betwixt the covers of this volume is invaluable reading for all soldiers. This manual details the tactics and strategies of siege warfare from the point of view of the attacker and the defender. And remember, a soldier's best line of active defense is the cannon. After thy comrades have already loaded the cannon, simply aim the cannon at thy target and fire away. The Light Until Dawn by Drenel. Herein is the short book that discusses both moons of Britannia, Trammel and Felucca, in detail, explaining their orbits, approximate sizes, and expected compositions. In addition, there is a short essay about the possibility of people who live on these moons and how to contact them. The work also includes a short story about a sorceress who discovers a way to change the color of Felucca. After testing her observation, she quickly learns that the changes have little effect on anything or anyone. The Art of Field Dressing. I don't fear this. Forward by Lady Lee. Though I personally advocate the use of healing herbs in more sterile bandaging environments, the steps told in this treatise will suffice better than healing care, until better healing care becomes available. Follow Creston's steps carefully and thou wilt have no trouble forming a reliable, if not perfect, way to prevent serious blood loss. Remember, however, that there is no care as good as clean sheet. Oh, maybe I think we did read that a while ago. Oh well. Oh, look at all this stuff in here. Is anybody gonna get mad at me? Doesn't look like there's anything in here anyways. One more. Yeah, they don't like when you do that. It's the party members too. Even though we're not stealing things, we're just moving them around. The Bioparaphysics of the Healing Arts by Lady Lee. Lady Lee's quite a writer. Within this rather in-depth and complex look at healing are the ideas considered to be the definitive text on healing wounds, curing poison, and resurrecting the recently dead. Within can be found suggested remedies for any known sickness in Britannia, including the dreaded Zoridin's disease, which causes a loss of vision followed by an extreme sensitivity to noise. In addition, the book lists a few of the after effects of healing and curing, such as an increase in appetite, intense restlessness, and slight dizzy spells. Though not for good as an introduction to healing for beginners, the tome is perfect for the seasoned healer. And speaking of healing, yoink. Who did we give our potions to? I feel like it's not Jana. No, it is Jana. Won't fit. Oh, give me a break. Let's try it this way. I don't know why I thought that would work. Try it this way. So I think the bandages are just in there. Yeah. Put this in there too. More books. Oh look, a book. The Acidins of Armory by Lee, I guess. This book on heraldry not only describes various houses for ease of recognition, but also demonstrates elements used in their conception. Thus, this book will also permit the reader to formalize an heraldic symbol of his own. The Blacksmith's Handbook by Christopher. Within this book can be found the details of fine metalworking. The chapters are broken down into sections related to specific type of smithy. Armorers need only read the chapters on armor, weaponsmiths need only read the chapters on weapon forging, and blacksmiths have the remaining chapters which discusses horseshoes to iron gates. Gloves. Okay, no one yelled at me that time. What is this? Bottle. Okay, we could probably use those gloves. Oh, maybe not. Ceramide? Aha! The Forgotten. Ceramide the Forgotten. Must we do this? Oh, what's this? A key. Oh, hang on, let me look at my inventory first. Make sure this doesn't get lost. I don't remember what that key opens. Damn. It's tough not to get the keys confused. Hopefully we'll be using that one quickly. Anything else down there? Stop. I'm fine. It's okay, guys. What if I just take it? Yeah, see, if I take it, you don't care. Is there anything there? There's not anything there. Okay, let's put it back. I don't want your stinking top anyways. This is Horf's room. I believe that's it. Okay, so let's go back and check. Hooray! We got us some magic weapons. I mean, we already have the Hoe of Destruction, but we got even more magic weapons. Cool. So I think that's a good place to end off, and we'll start off next time by checking out our haul and equipping it all. See you then.